Hey guys, this is Sean and this is Sunny.
Hi guys.
We're so excited to talk to you today about video success plan and demystify the whole thing. Sunny, just to warm up the room, I want to start with a question, an observation. Some of our best videos haven't been our greatest performers, and it's not until say the last year and a half we really zoomed into the nuts and bolts of why something works and why it doesn't.
Right.
And sort of all these learnings of these hundreds and thousands of data points is what coalesced into this idea of video success plan.
Right. Yeah.
But what is this? Is it a delivery? Is it a drone? Is it a bird? What are we doing here? Do you want to just start off the whole thing with that?
Why not, Sean? So VSP has come into being with a lot of experience. We have been in the video industry for the last 10 years, right? And we have learned some tricks which we really want to share with the audience, right? That was the plan. So VSP it's like a blueprint for the organizations who really want to thrive in this digital world. It's like an answer to their puzzle for the platform that we have been talking about in a series of email in the last 2 to 3 weeks. And it's all customized to the business needs of our target audience. That's what VSP is.
Yeah, absolutely. At the end of the day, you're going to get something which is going to exactly tell you what you need to do today,
right,
what you need to do 6 months down the line, and what you need to do in the long run.
Very true.
Before we really get into the details of what this whole VSP is and what the clients are getting, I really want to talk to you about two major objections that I get when I try to sell videos. One spectrum is, clients who have never done videos. The other end of the spectrum, you see clients who have done videos. They may be getting something out of it, they may not be getting something out of it. They really don't know because they don't measure.
Right.
So how is this going to be different for each of these cases?
So I think let's first talk about the companies who are very new to videos, I would say. And as you have seen, Sean, we always tell our clients whether they are ready to do videos or whether they are not ready to do videos. So how do you know that you're ready to do videos or not? So this plan is going to help them find out firstly, are they ready to do videos? And if they are ready to do videos, what should be the plan like? What should be the plan in short term? What should be the plan in long term so it really works for them?
Absolutely, guys. So the key word here is, I think, trying to understand whether you are ready to actually move ahead making videos for your clients. You don't want to make a video and spend a lot of money, if you can just get it done in a very short time, right?
Yeah.
But on the other end of the spectrum is actually an interesting case. You see companies, making videos.
Right.
And in fact, we've had companies who asked us to make videos and they say, come back and say, hey, it's not working.
Right, yeah.
And do you want to sort of really talk into how this is going to be different for them?
Right. So I will talk about an example. I will not name the company, but they did product explainers with us, and they came to us. Hey guys, they are not working on social media, but they will not work on social media because they are product explainers. They are demand generation videos. They will only work on landing pages. Right, so that is what happens with the companies who are already doing videos, and then they feel that the video is not working for them because the goal is not set right.
And how many times have we gone into this whole loop of companies where they really try and discover what video they have to make during the process,
right?
And when they come into it. So a lot of these things sort of prompted us to put together and say that, hey, this is going to be very customized,
right,
handcrafted, to your problems, to your pain points, and try and understand what you need to address right now, importantly, in your marketing funnel.
So companies are already doing videos. They will now know whether they're doing it right or whether they are not doing it right. So this plan is going to tell them exactly, scan them through or whatever they're doing existingly, whether they're doing it right, and if not, then how to go about that.
Perfect. So, Sunny, just before, we were talking about why different companies need different strategies. But I want to delve into some proof points.
Right.
Talk about a couple of examples that make us so confident in advocating this as an exercise to everybody. So, do you want to sort of talk about Epicor and Hub? And I see them as two different examples at two ends of the spectrum. And let's start off with Epicor. So, what really happened with Epicor when they engaged with us?
So see, Sean, Epicor came to us. They have been in the business for the last 30-40 years, right? They had a good website in place. They had a lot of content, but the problem was it was not converting well on their landing pages. So they wanted the engagement to go up on their website and also increase the duration of the users' time that they were spending on their website.
So it's about making them stick. And also when you have so much content, it's very difficult for somebody to pay attention. You know,
Right,
there's so much verbiage to consume. And videos really solve the problem for them. you know?
Right. So we did product explainers, we did customer testimonials, we took their case studies and converted it into videos. Yeah. As simple.
And we continue to do so. You know,
Yeah,
it's like we said, video is not an investment that you do one explainer and forget about it. We looked at their several products, industries, a lot of different dynamics were put together, and we did that.
As somebody has really said, Sean, and said really right, that if you have to tell great stories, you have to tell them consistently, and that's what happens with videos as well.
Absolutely. And then Hub was a flip case, you know, it was very different because Hub was doing videos, they were investing a lot of money, but funny enough that it wasn't working for them.
Right.
And then they came to us and we did something different for them. And why did we do that?
So Hub case was the vice versa case of Epicor, right? They were doing a lot of videos, but they were doing demand generation, decision making videos, and it was not really working for them on social media. So they came to us and said, guys, what should we do? How should we tell a story differently on social media channels? And then, as you know, that we changed that strategy and how it is working for them, and they're now doing one video a month, and they're generating a lot of social media engagement, and in turn also a lot of leads.
And we made and we sort of changed the perception of what Hub is to their clients,
Right.
you know, and that came through a lot of agile content, a lot of educational content, and sort of created a lot of trust doing so.
Yeah, right.
The current trend with video making really happens in silos with a lot of companies. A lot of companies think it's so fashionable to make videos, they make videos. And you know, in the case of P&G, like companies like P&G who spend $2.5 billion and more so in digital engagement and in sort of videos across the spectrum, and really didn't get anything out of this. And that happens because, you know, this is like trying to throw a dart, you know, lots of darts and hope something sticks. And this is what we're trying to address. And we're telling you that this is not blind faith here. Like making a video is not a guarantee for success. But I want to leave you with a question. What if companies don't do this, don't plan and strategize videos? What if they do? How is it going to be different for them?
So, in a very simple terms, Sean, VSP, if they use VSP or plan like VSP, they will thrive in this digital world. And if they don't use a plan like VSP, as we have seen in the past, a lot of technologies companies have disappeared in the last few decades. Similar would happen with companies who don't who use a plan like VSP in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's more important that, you know, eventually you will have to join the game. So it is sort of established that videos are something that are here to stay, and they are the most important part of the content for you to really grow and get on to the top of the ladder, sort of separate yourself from the rest of the pack, create a lot of trust, a lot of different problems can be solved with videos, right? And that's the advantage of it, which is also why you need very different strategies for each of them. And that's why we do VSP. But you know guys, this is not 6 months to a year. This is going to take you 1 week. And it's going to cost you just $1,000.
Yeah, just $1,000 to save $1 million.
So guys, you know, before we really get into, you know, what this process is and what you're going to get, you know, you just want to check out the FAQs below.
Yeah.
There are a lot of other questions that we've not tried and answered, and we've tried and addressed them. But before we leave, Sunny, I really want to segue into what is this whole thing, you know, what is the deliverable? What is our clients getting for $1,000 in 1 week worth of work? Do you want to just walk them through the process?
So Sean, so as soon as they press the button below, we will give them a questionnaire, right? And as soon as they receive a questionnaire, we will also set up a call for them with our really highly trained salespeople, right? Which will walk them through the project questionnaire, make them understand what they need to answer, how they need to answer. right, and clarify all the queries. Once that is done, we receive the questionnaire, then we'll work on it with the team, with our research team. We research about what they're doing currently, how they're doing it, whether they're doing it wrong, whether they're doing it right. We'll do the complete analysis and put them on papers in a very solid form of presentation deck, which our salesperson will again have a call with them and explain them through and answer all the queries that they have. Even if they're still not satisfied, we'll give their money back.
Absolutely. I mean, but more importantly, guys, this is going to be a guiding beacon of what you're going to do with videos. Even if you're doing it for the first time, but you've been doing thousands of videos. This is going to sort of really change the way how you're going to look at videos, how you're going to make videos in the future. But all it takes is 1 week and just $1,000. So guys, don't wait up. Just click on the button now, here and there, right on the side. And we look forward to hearing from you.